Today in Mars Shaba, Abaco, Bahamas is the 2nd of May, 2022. And I just had some reflection on my bid to become Member of Parliament for North Abaco and all the people that tried to discourage me. And one of those persons I just thought about today. When I thought about him today, I said, wow, Kai, you have dodged a couple of bullets. But the person I'm talking about today is the guy that I pay, that I should respect, because his job is to serve and protect me with integrity. When I was a young man, they had that on the police car. I haven't looked too much lately because in Abaco, the police are hiding from the citizen that need help. They got all the car all dark up. We know if they're drinking rum, smoking dope, got their sweetheart in the car, but they are hiding from the public. Only way crime could be solved in this country, I think they're trying to get a new commissioner of police. Take them air condition or those police cruisers, let them roll on the window, because the citizen of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas is hollering, police, stop, help, help. But they got their car dark right down, drinking rum by the 40 ounce, smoking dope, feeling up their sweetheart in the police car in Abaco. So while the citizen of Abaco is yelling, help, help, the police is in air condition and they hardly could see. I don't know how they could see at night in Abaco with those dark windows. They have special talent. But when you see it's written on the police car, throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas to serve and protect, and they're trying to incriminate the citizen of the country that paying them to protect them. It's a sad day in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. That's why the gangsters don't have no respect. You ever say anything like this? But let me just stay focused on my bid to become the Member of Parliament. There's one police that came into my radar, Valentino Gay. And I was doing a lot of videos on Valentino Gay while he was in Abaco. But Abaco people, a lot of them are slow. Why Kai calling that policeman gay? You think Kai should be calling that policeman gay? Because they got D average. Ima and Ipa gave him the surname Gay. But they thought I was talking about his sexual preference. He may be gay, but I don't know. But that's his name. But everybody in Abaco, when I'm saying that weightless, good-for-nothing Valentino Gay, they thought I was talking about his sexual preference. Well, guess what happened before he went? He locked me up, came in the cell, had me in the cell for 3 days. I supposed to be out campaigning, but Valentino Gay got me locked up, got my ticket already booked. I'm on the way to Fox Hill Prison. The fix was already on. How could Valentino Gay, because he told me while I was in lockup, he told the police to lock the cell with him and me in the cell. So I thought he was really gay because the police locked the cell with him, with me in it. So I thought something else was going to happen, but I was prepared for anything. And he told me in the cell that he ordered my arrest and threatened me in the cell. When he finished, he thought I was a coward. And I manned up in the cell. I said, if you touch me, it's going to be a different story. And when he saw that I wasn't a weakling. He asked the police to unlock him out of the cell, but he assured me that I will be in Foxhill in the morning. He ordered 4 policemen on the streets of Abaco to lock me up, and they didn't even know why they locked me up. They couldn't even tell me, they didn't even try to tell me why I'm locked up. I know my rights. I ask. You're with the government. You work for the government. You're a policeman. Why am I being arrested? That's the first question. Couldn't answer it until I get to the police station hours later, until the brains got together and decide what they would charge me with. I'm supposed to be out campaigning. I'm locked up. And the sad thing about it is, Valentino Gay, they sent him to the place that he ought to be before coming to Abaco. And we talking about what he did to me after Hurricane Dorian. And they sent him to Crooked Island, where all crooked police should retire. But the day that Valentino Gay was supposed to get a promotion, the biggest amount of drugs was apprehended in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And the pilots, this is history. This has never been said or done in the history of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. The pilots said, both pilots, why are you all sending us to jail for 4 and 5 years when the drugs belongs to Valentino Gay? We're under orders to drop it on the airport in Crooked Island. And Valentino Gay, that's a police officer, an inspector of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. This is evidence in the court that the Colombian soldier, or whatever they are, said that, magistrate, judge, why are we here? And Valentino Gay is not here. Our job, we did our job to drop the drugs to our inspector by the name of Valentino Gay of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. Why are y'all sending us to jail? And Valentino Gay is not before the courts. I don't think he's been before the courts yet. What I've heard from him is he's back on the force. I don't know if he got that promotion, but it is crazy that the brother was supposed to get a promotion from the Royal Bahamas Police Force on the day that the drugs came in. Maybe the person that were giving him the promotion was going to get proceed from that drugs. That's millions and millions of dollars. So somebody in high position, to my knowledge, common sense, is involved with Valentino Gay, especially if Valentino Gay is still an inspector on the Royal Bahamas Police Force in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. It's an international disgrace. But the Americans, thank God for the Americans and the Drug Enforcement Agency. You know what this country would be like if we wouldn't have the Americans on those choppers? It would be a nation for sale. The part on the police car that has integrity, they throw that overboard long time. Have you ever seen in this Commonwealth of the Bahamas a drug dealer trying to be a police? But in Abaco, the police is trying to be a drug dealer. Got their big cigar, $200 in their pocket, can't pay for their numbers, but they're hoping to incriminate and frame somebody to get a payday. That is what's happening in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and indeed, Abaco. It is an international disgrace if Valentino Gay, that locked Kai Mills up during a campaign and had the biggest drug seizure in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and Crooked Island, and the pilot said under oath in the courts in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas that the drugs was earmarked to an inspector of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, which his name is Valentino Gay. Man, get that bald head, red cockroach off the Royal Bahamas Police Force. That's one bad apple that the United States of America and the DEA got a number. Let him try to go to the United States. But it's sad that Valentino Gay is still a police on the Royal Bahamas Police Force in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. It's sad. Mayday, Mayday, United States, get him. Valentino Gay, he needs to be off the force, in prison in the United States, because Kai cares.